Yo, what's up? It's DJ Mac. I'm here to talk about the whole fiasco with Alpha Theta 3000X CDJ and Denon. Whew. Oh man, when I say Denon did it, Denon did it. Okay? Alpha Theta clearly has copied off of Denon. Like, where would they even get these ideas? Like, they clearly copied because what else could they possibly do? You know what I'm saying? Like with their new unit, they have to do Wi-Fi. Like they have no choice. They have to do Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? You're not gonna bring a brand new like hardware into this new world of DJing and not have some type of Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the competitor has Wi-Fi already. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna run through the features that you know that Alpha Theta claims to be like the brand new features. Ooh, we never seen these before. Like, and that's the thing that they like to like copy and then pretend like they first invented it or they was like the granddaddy of them all. Like nah, stop that. Like, I need to stop doing that. Let's see here. Um, so first feature that I give it to them that they got, which was the USB-C. Cool. I mean, because USB-C wasn't really a thing when Denon came out, anyways. But it's just like it's just another way to get your music in there. If you need to, just get an adapter. Like, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? Because if you're paying $3,000 for this thing and you don't got an adapter, like, come on, like this is stupid. And the next thing is they got a 10-inch screen. Denon already had a 10-inch screen like 5 years ago when the Denon Sc6000 came out. Like, stop it. What else? What else you got for me? You can hover and connect. You can hover and connect. Now, this has got to be like almost the dumbest thing because it's like, what is the point? What is the point of that? Like, it honestly makes no sense to me. Like, it just seems like you're flexing, but in the wrong direction. I don't know what you guys are trying to prove with that. It's like, okay, you still have to connect some way or form, whether you're doing it on there or you're doing it on your phone. Like, so Denon already had, like, you could already like scan on the Denon unit and then it'll make you connect to Tidal or whatever. Like, you had to do that in the beginning in order to do it. So it's not like they invented this new scan technology. Like, it just wasn't on the front of the of the player. It was just on, like, you had to go in the setting and then that's it. You know what I mean? When you first sign in. So it's not a new thing. Let's go to the next thing here. We got the whole trusted USB lock. Not the USB lock, the plug IEC cable. In case someone tries to pull the unit, it locks in. Okay, like I can get I can get a one of them lock cables. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, it's like they're adding things you think would be a big deal. It's not a big deal. Like, I get it. People will be gonna be stupid trying to unplug the shit. You gotta knock them out, man. You know what I mean? Like, your instinct is gonna be like, to quickly jab somebody because like you shouldn't be back there in the first place. But anyways, let's see here. They're just giving dimensions of the actual product as cloud stuff like Dropbox and Google Drive. Now, granted, it doesn't have Google. We don't have Google Drive, but like we could easily add a Google Drive in there. It's like it's not that hard. But we do have Dropbox. It's just data sharing. It's just so we've been had Dropbox from the beginning, 6 years ago. What else we had? Tidal. They only have Tidal and Beatport. Yo, at this point, like, and they're like, hey, wait a year. You know what I mean? Wait by Christmas, we'll have the rest of them. It's like, bro, like, we've been had Tidal, Beatport, BeatSource, SoundCloud. We just got Dropbox. We just got Apple Music. We just got Amazon Music. So it's just like, y'all lost that. Trust me, y'all definitely lost that one. So don't even try. telling people to wait. Like, we already have that, so don't tell us to wait. When another product has it already. Has Wi-Fi in there. Like, we've been had Wi-Fi like 5 years ago, so y'all lost that one. What else? Scans to unlock your sound. We already have that. We already have that. Cloud connected, like, we have that. Come on, they're not showing me anything new. Gated queue. This to me is bonkers. This this right here takes the cake for me. The fact that for over 15 years they have not implemented gate queue. They could have easily just put it in like their hardware, in the last 3000. They could have did a software update like, oh, gated hot queue, boom, put it right in there. But for some reason, I went on a live and I asked them, hey, why can't you guys put gated hot queue in your last hardware? Well, it has to be built from the ground up and all this BS. I'm just like, yo, if this was Denon, you ask them to do something, it's gonna be in there. Unless like it's like really hardware intensive that they can't put it in there. But no, Denon already had that from the very beginning. It seems like there's a lot of like, oversights that happen in Pioneer, and they can't fix it. So they have to build a brand new hardware and then upsell it just so you dummies can buy it and think you're getting something fantastically new, like record breaking. It's like, and that's when that's how they get you, because they cheat off of somebody else and then make something new and then sell it to you, and you're here believing that it's gospel, that it's brand new. It's not. You know what I mean? They're only in the clubs because Denon took a hiatus. You know what I'm saying? But like straight up, like there's nothing really special. The only thing that they really got is that their mixers sound great. You know what I mean? I give it to their mixers, 100%. I give it to their mixers. But again, anybody can just be like, wait, what technology are they using for, their audio for their mixers? They could just open it, look that up, you know what I mean? Or just work, like Denon could work on a better mixer that just sounds great. You know what I mean? Like they have, like, a hub for your actual like connections, which I still don't get why Pioneer has not capitalized on that. I thought the A9 was gonna have it for sure. They still haven't figured it out. It's just like they did it when it was the DJM 2000. That one was dope, but then after that they just kind of dropped the ball. I don't know who's over there making decisions, but they ain't smart, I'll tell you that. And then you got the preview hot queue. This is cool. I respect it, but again, it's not anything new. DJ, a virtual DJ already had it, and they had the what's it called? It's called sandbox mode. So all it is you can, once you're in sandbox mode, you can just hear and preview everything while the crowd hears, the music. You can go in, you can even like loop certain parts. But this is like a piece of like sandbox mode, which I'm like, yeah, that's actually pretty dope. But again, like Denon could easily just be like, oh, we can add that too. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't seem like it's a crazy update. Like, trust me, Denon can do that. It's not even a thing. And now you can double and half your BPMs on the beat grid now. Oh my gosh, the fact that they didn't have this. Ooh, Grimes. I know Grimes gonna be buying this now. They sold this for Grimes. They sold this CDJ for two people. Grimes and what's the other dude? James Hype. Because they're claiming you could hit this thing like a million times on the cues. But this double half feature was specifically made for Grimes. They know exactly why they made that. So you can double and half your BPM. Oh man, of course Denon already had this feature. So Smart Q. Smart Q was really invented because they didn't have gated hot queues in the beginning. So in case you need to jump to a hot queue, you can just hit the hot cue, and then the hot cue will be immediately added to the cue. It'll be set to the cue, and you can see it in the color, so that way you're not confused on which hot cue you're on. But yeah, that's pretty much it with Smart Cue. But Denon doesn't have it, but it's just like we already have gated hot cue, so this is kind of pointless if you think about it. So yeah. What else? Yeah, superior sound. Yes, I give it that. But like that's their only thing, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And they're selling this thing for $3,000. And the SC6000, you can get an SC6000 at M, which has the moving platters. You know what I mean, with the motorized platters. So to me, like if I'm going all out, I'm getting motorized platters, bro. Like I'm getting motorized platters. I'm sorry. That way it solves that whole debacle about like moving platters. But yeah, I did hear some people having issues with it, but I'm just like, really, like, just use it correctly, man. It's like, don't abuse your equipment. If you're putting money into your stuff, don't abuse it. You know what I mean? Like, take care of your stuff. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, they're definitely overcharging for this, and they know they can because they know who's gonna buy it. Two type of people are gonna buy it. Is the super fans that got crazy money to spend for this, and clubs and businesses, like, you know what I mean, because they know that the clubs are gonna be like, all right, we're gonna do our fiscal, renewal of everything, and we're gonna re-up everything and write everything off for taxes. They know that because they already have a fixed market inside of the clubs and wherever they're being used at currently. So it's just like they just rinse and repeat. You know what I mean? So it's hard for a brand new product to be introduced into a club because they've already been grandfathered in. So I know I've been running over 12 minutes in this in this video, but I had to break it down because like there's too many people that was paid off by Alpha Theta that if they were to tell the truth, like they would lose their contract with them. I don't have a contract with neither of these companies. I don't have a contract with Denon. I don't have a contract with Pioneer or Alpha Theta or any other DJ company. This is me talking in my room. If I have money, yeah, I mean, I'd buy both of them, but I don't want to buy Pioneer because like it's just like it's like buying. You ever see Dragon Ball where there's that character that he's like the weakest character, but then everybody follows him for some reason. You know what I mean? There's like, bro, he's clearly not the strongest dude in the world, but you guys are following him for some weird reason. Mr. Saturn, Mr. Satan, you know what I mean? It's like, why are you guys following him? He's not strong at all, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. It's like Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, even Krillin is stronger than him, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's the weakest and people are following him. That's what it is with Pioneer Gear. It's like, clearly these guys are like not the, you know what I mean? Like, again, I give it to them for sound. Like, sound, hands down. The marketing, great marketing, because they got gullible people to like buy their stuff, which is, I don't get it. But like Denon sound isn't bad, you know what I mean? Like it's not like it's terrible. But to be honest, like I would use their mixer. I would use the Pioneer mixer. But they need to get like a hub in the back so that way it doesn't look like a spaghetti mess back there. For like the Cat5 cable hubs and the USB hub. That's all they need is a USB hub, a Cat5 cable hub, so that way everything connects, so their pro line can all connect together and everything's seamless, rather than going out and buying like a hub, Cat5 cable hub, and then get a powered hub. It's just like, that's too much. Just have it built in. It's not like you guys have never done it before. But anyways, yeah, I would definitely use like, some type, like they need to make an A9 version 2 or something, like an A9X. You know what I mean? But yeah, to be honest, like that's all they pretty much need. But just a good solid mixer that goes out to the clubs, and then just have the SC6000s. You know what I mean? And bam, you are solid. Another thing about the SC6000, they have dual layer, and they have a hub underneath with multiple ways of plugging. They got SD card, they got USB hub, like in the front and in the back. So there's no excuse. You can always have, your extra USBs plugged in. You know what I mean? Extra sources if you need it. But and then people are using. You shouldn't be using RCA. You should be definitely using the digital out. Like, the fact that you're still using RCA is kind of dumb, because it's like that's a lower tier of audio, which I'm still baffled that people are not using digital. But anyways, I'm not impressed by this 3000X. I'm sorry. If they were trying to impress me, it's like, it's cool that they're catching up, but it's like, y'all 5 years late. You know what I mean? Y'all 5 years late. You know what I mean? Like, if there's anybody who should be sitting on their high horse, it's Denon. Because everything that you guys put in there, 90% Denon already has it. And everybody knows. So it's not like, you're fooling anybody. You're not fooling anybody. You think you're fooling people, you're not. I got to be 100% with you. Because if I'm not 100% with you, then I'm wild for letting you run wild. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, it's unacceptable. Especially if you're the leading brand and you're the industry standard. You know what I mean? It's just like, two words I don't like in the whole DJ world is industry standard and going rate. There ain't no such thing. It's how you perceive yourself. 100%. If you disagree with me, hey, but I know for a fact there ain't no such thing as an industry standard, and ain't no such thing as a going rate. It's the thing that works the best for you. So if this works the best for you, use it. All I'm saying is that 90% of what they just sold you on already existed for the past 5 years. So, you know what I mean? There's that other, again, there was another feature that, you can move, the names of the songs. Like you can rearrange the name of the songs. You know what I mean? I'm just like, we can already create playlists. We can edit and move the songs in a playlist however we want. We could do that for the past 5 years. You know what I mean? It's just like, you guys are late to the party. Like the gate queue, late to the party, bro. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, y'all need to get on that. So, but I'm out. I'm just letting y'all know the truth, because I don't get paid from them. So that's why I can let you know the truth. All right. Peace.